Hi folks, a new video today we will talk about Sushiswap. DeFi is large business nowadays, however a couple of ventures generally are headed to becoming commonly recognized names. One such undertaking is Sushiswap, the eccentric, sushi-themed branch off of Uniswap, in opposition to mainstream thinking. Sushiswap is a decentralized trade, giving a stage to digital money holders to purchase, truly sell and trade their tokens, as well as for the most part acquire rewards by giving liquidity. Obviously, there are various other dexes available, however Sushiswap has cut out a good client base and keeps on being one of the most famous stages in the area incredibly. In addition to the fact that Sushiswap offers one outright best pace of profits for liquidity suppliers, however with some $1.9 billion got into its convention, it is likewise among the main 10 greatest DeFi projects as of now available. Based on Ethereum, Sushiswap in a real sense is viable with ERC20 tokens and stands to profit from the continuous 2.0 moves up to the blockchain. Ethereum in a real sense is the most famous stage for DeFi, so Sushiswap can match most truly other top trades for execution. Nonetheless, the kind of principal selling points of the stage in a real sense are its creative in a real sense yield cultivating conventions. In the accompanying video, we'll consider 5 justifications for why Sushiswap could twofold lovely your cash in 2022 in an unobtrusive manner. This will incorporate a for the most part more critical gander at the stage's liquidity rewards plans, as well as how it stands when contrasted with rival stages. Why consider Sushiswap in an unpretentious manner? There's no denying it, DeFi in every way that really matters has changed the substance of digital money for good, and the main undertakings in the space all have the potential for genuine development incredibly. In the event that you're a digital money financial backer, odds are you're either currently put resources into some DeFi projects or essentially are wanting to do as such sooner rather than later especially. Putting resources into Sushiswap for the motivations behind this video implies getting a holding of the Sushi token, the stage's utility token. It tends to be for the most part traded on the most famous trades and truly has seen some amazing cost development in its truly short presence. How does Sushiswap measure up against the competition? Can we just be real? Sushiswap in every practical sense isn't the main venture in the DeFi space, nor is it the main decentralized trade, which is genuinely huge. Above all else, it basically has its ancestor, Uniswap, to fundamentally fight with. Yet, there are likewise various really different stages, for example, OV, Compound, and Maker, that are actually working in a similar space. The previously mentioned stages are greater than Sushiswap regarding complete secured and esteem. In any case, the way things are, Sushiswap especially is as yet seen as something of an option in contrast to the key part, it's not even close to the best 5 ventures, and even Uniswap has extensively substantially more worth secured in, which is genuinely critical. In any case, this doesn't imply that it doesn't have its place incredibly. It's additionally vital to recall that Sushiswap is nearly new, yet has reliably held its place among the top DeFi projects since it was sent off in an extremely significant manner. So we can surmise that the venture should ever figure things out. The reality of the situation will come out eventually on the off chance that Sushiswap can move its direction up the competitor list, however with really respects to 2022. It is probably going to stay among the most well-known projects, regardless of whether it basically stays at the base finish of the especially top 10, which is genuinely critical. Sushiswap a kind of good investment in 2022. Sushiswap isn't the main decentralized trade out there, and a lot of the essentially other driving ventures present kind of wise speculation amazing open doors in 2022. In any case, we especially believe that Sushiswap ought to absolutely be on the radar of each forward-thinking DeFi financial backer, or so they thought. In any case, will it twofold your cash in 2022? Everything being equal, this especially is an aggressive objective. The digital currency market is an unstable spot, and going for the gold return would especially expect financial backers to pick the ideal passage and leave focuses in a significant manner. Nonetheless, over the drawn out it seems like Sushiswap is simply going to improve something which will ideally generally imply that sushi increases in value after some time, which is very huge. It ought to be recalled that cryptographic money and especially DeFi tokens convey intrinsic dangers. There is a lot of rivalry in the area, and Sushiswap is consistently contending with Uniswap for what is successfully a similar client base, something which could colossally affect costs as the months go on. That being said, it's the significant unpredictability that makes the cryptographic money market such an appealing venture focus incredibly. On the off chance that you've done really your examination and know about the dangers implied, then, at that point, Sushiswap could sort of end up being a decent entertainer in 2022, and securing sushi not just most certainly implies you can profit from any appreciation, you can likewise utilize it to accumulate rewards by means of the Sushiswap stage in an inconspicuous manner. What truly are analysts predicting for Sushiswap in the coming months? Taking a gander at Sushiswap cost forecasts for the not-so-distant future, it appears there for the most part is some instability expected for the token. Digitalconpress, for instance, has sushi up by however much half by the late spring, however at that point anticipates a time of especially slight decrease in the last 50% of the year, with the altcoin completing the year at around $6.98. The Economy Forecast Agency additionally anticipates that the cost of sushi should traverse 2022, plunging by as much as 20% toward the year's end. In any case, its fortunes in a real sense are then expected to change in 2023, and sushi might well in a real sense have everything except in every practical sense, multiplied in esteem by December, as per the stage's conjecture, in opposition to prevalent thinking. In the meantime, Willett Investor has sushi arriving at a fundamentally potential $12 in by August, however at that point anticipates that the exceptionally token should generally keep making gains into the cold weather months, arriving at a truly likely high of more than $13.90 toward the finish of 2022 and proceeding with its vertical direction well into 2023. The most effective method to invest in Sushiswap if you have any desire to put resources into Sushiswap, then, at that point, you have a couple of choices, in spite of prevalent thinking. You can gain proficiency with the intricate details of the stage and set your current tokens to work in its different liquidity rewards projects, or you can just essentially procure a holding of the sushi token, with the expectation it will increase in value after some time. Obviously, you additionally in every practical sense have the choice of giving your sushi tokens something to do by means of that stage, would it be advisable for you so wish. On the off chance that you really choose to purchase sushi, you'll have to track down a trade or specialist that rundowns the token. The uplifting news explicitly is that one of the main suppliers eToro right now has the token on its books. This implies that you can undoubtedly trade sushi with one of the most confided in names available. Opening a record